Hey guys, what's up? Group back with another episode of Terraria Tuesdays, and we're just gonna jump right on in. And as I recall, we were mining, I think, or oh no, I guess we could be saying we're mining for wood. That actually reminds me of Minecraft. For whatever reason, whenever I play Minecraft and I try to explain to people that I'm cutting down trees, I always end up just saying I'm mining trees, when obviously the correct way of saying that, is there another word I'm forgetting for that? Is to say I'm logging or something. But it's Minecraft, so everything's mining. But this is Terraria, so everything's what it should be. And trees fall down if you just cut one part of them instead of me having to tediously cut every part of the tree. And bunnies die too, after you hit them twice with a copper axe. But anyway, we're back here. Just log in so we can finish the elevator and get back to mining. Because in the beginning, that's all we're going to be doing is mining, lumbering. Oh god, that reminds me of a... ooh, I'm going to forget their name. It's going to make me upset. Monty Python skit. There we go. I am a lumberjack and... he's a lumberjack and he's okay. Oh god. Oh god. Let's see, what do I want? How many of these do I have? I don't have many of those. I'm going to make a bunch of those. I'm going to make like 40's worth. That works. Slap those right on. And close these. And now we're just going to go back down. And for those of you who are only watching my Terraria Let's Plays, I'm currently doing a... oh, I forgot. Curses. I'm currently doing a Pokemon Let's Play too, and I still need names for my Pokemons. It's gonna bother me. Like, I got a lot of views from my videos, and I'm really happy about it, and I got some criticism, and I learned I don't take criticism well. I need to work on that. Like, I thought I was really thick-skinned, and like, people don't bother me, but then I realized I'm really soft-skinned, and man, like, not like I use a lot of lotions and things, but that what people say affects me, I suppose, and I'm trying to work on that because I don't exactly enjoy that. But I do appreciate all the comments. Like, I I feel like I'm hounding for comments, which I really am, but I don't know how I feel about me doing that. So, like, I don't know. I want people to talk to me. Forever alone. And honestly, I feel like I'm really green to all this, so I need to be putting more production quality into this. And like, I was just watching a DayZ Let's Play. Well, not Let's Play. The dude was just messing with people, and I'll put a link to that and the doobly doo down below. But he was using a soundboard he had to mess with people that came anywhere near him. I thought that's one of the more creative ways to troll people in that game, because like they give you such free reign with it that people are really creative in how they mess with other people, and that's oh god, I hate water. I hate water. I hate it even more than this because it means I have to go dig a huge hole so I can breathe again. Because I don't have flippers. Oh, this is gonna be tedious. Oh, it's not that bad, I suppose. Nope, not that bad at all. Never mind, I'm just complaining. And suddenly, silence. I need to work on that. Nope, too high. Nope, there you go. Man. OCD, hurting. Come to think of it, I totally forgot when I started this. That's probably bad. I guess I'll just like guess. And I took down the wrong one. Why? In other news, I've been playing a new FPS that I also forget the name of. I guess I'll put like an annotation in or something to say, but that was really fun. Like retribution or something like that, and it's like super cyberpunky, like mechs and all that jazz. Super fun. Like I've said it before. I don't really have the greatest computer, and it was really smooth because it was running on the Unreal 4 engine, and I wasn't expecting, or the Unreal Engine. I'm not sure if it's 3 or 4. I was reading something about the Unreal Engine 3 or 4. So I was just saying that. But I'm gonna ignore that, Ruby. I'm gonna ignore it with all my heart. Otherwise, I don't know that I've been really doing all that much. I mean, I suppose I'll talk about myself. I actually am a college student and was not that great in high school. Goodness no. So it was kind of hard for me to get into a college, so I actually moved like 4 states away. And that was kind of hard with my parents and stuff, so I'm back at my parents' house for a little while. And I still haven't got my FAFSA done. And for any of you who are in college who understand why I'm worried about that, for those of you who don't, that's how I get my college money, and I should have had this done in like March, but I've been delaying it, and oh gosh, I actually used the wrong tax information. Like, I think I pulled from the wrong year, and so now they're saying, oh, we need more information from you, Groot. I'm like, but that's more work. I want to play video games and be lazy and procrastinate. And so I have been procrastinating, and they haven't really pestered me about it, which I suppose is nice for some people, but for me, I just end up not doing it if I don't get pestered about it. Except for this. For whatever reason, I'm doing these Let's Plays pretty regularly. The night before I release them. I suppose I should make a stockpile just in case I can't do them one day. But again, I procrastinate a lot, which I think is kind of normal for people on the internet. I don't know what it is though. Like, is it just that we're all so used to having things so instantly that we procrastinate until the very end because we can, and that before it just wasn't available? Or that's the only way I've been able to rationalize it lately between a lot of internet goers, because all my friends that I've made through the internet communities like TF2 and League of Legends and all that have more or less just been kind of like laid back people, and okay, I won't say that because I have met a lot of like non-laid back people, because I was part of competitive TF2 for a little while, and I wanted to get into competitive League of Legends, but I realized very quickly that I was nowhere even close to good enough, even though it's one of those really popular games, competitive games I should say, because MLG picked it up, I think, and I know DreamHack picked it up, and I forgot something here. And there's a few other stuff, but like it exploded, and I've been playing since closed beta. And yes, I do have the Rammus skin, and yes, I will tout it and show it off every once in a while. Like, that's the only reason I play Rammus, because I don't know if you guys know, Rammus isn't exactly great anymore. I mean, there are a lot of characters in that I actually really like them as characters, for whatever reason. Like Rammus is an armadillo that happens to look like Bowser or Koopa's, because he has this huge armored shell, and his whole bit is that he uses armor a lot, and so I enjoy playing Rammus, because you just roll around and you end up like just balling up and then like attacking people in a ball. It's like if Sonic had a bunch of spikes on his back. Come to think of it, he's a lot like Metal Sonic. But I actually do plan to do some casts of that. I actually don't. I'm having conflicting thoughts about that, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna make this because I want to be decorative. I don't know. I feel like I'm not high enough on the scale. I mean, I do have some friends who play League of Legends at how to put this so everyone understands, at a very high skill level. For those of you who do play League of Legends and will understand ELO, I'm friend of a friend of X Special, who is a support player, and I'm friends with a guy named Jamie Allegro, who at one point was a 20k, no, 2k player. 20k. Yep, he's screw hotshot GG. 20k. Am I out of wood? Nope, I just moved it because I'm a derp. Oh man, things you do when you're like not even thinking about it. I'm actually really hard into autopilot mode right now, just talking to you guys. But yeah, he's actually one of my better friends. X-Special I kind of know through another friend, and I met him through TF2 actually. But then I also played with Atlas for a little while because I did get into competitive League of Legends before I found out I'm not really cut out for it. Why am I heading up here? I don't know. I should go look for more materials. Materials. You require more Vespine gas. I guess right here is as good as any place to start digging. But yeah, I met those guys, and they're a lot of fun. But something I've learned about League of Legends is that when you play with people you know, it gets really, really awkward because generally when you play competitive games you play with people of your same level, but when you play with your friends they could be drastically different from the skill level you play. Like I was playing Go for a while, and oh, suddenly this metaphor breaks down because I can't actually remember the skill level of my friend. But anyway, he was tutoring me how to play Go, and Go is a very, very old Oriental board game that is played much like chess is in America and in the Western society, because it's not just America who does it. It's also like Europe and all them. I would think that you guys played chess. I'm not entirely sure. And maybe I'm just being stereotypical. That like I was watching Sherlock Holmes and I'm like, well, of course Sherlock Holmes said it. It must be right. Or Sherlock Holmes did it. It must be right. Oh, curses. It's just one. Skelly, actually die. Yes, Gerald. Now I need to put that back, actually. And yes, we finally found a cave. I've actually been looking for a cave, and that's why I was digging so much, was because I didn't appear to be next to any caves. And now that I am, I don't have to keep digging the elevator for it now, because in the tech tree of Terraria, as weird as that sounds, you kind of only need to get silver armor before you can go take on some of the bosses, and you just end up grinding the bosses. I mean, for the first few times they're kind of hard, but then you get super good items, and they just stop being a problem. And so you just farm them, and it's all hunky-dory. That's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to get my general get up, and then we're going to go get... Now, what I think I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to beat the World Eater, because I have Cthulhu I need a ranged weapon for. And depending if I get a certain kind of item quickly on, like a good bow, then get like Jester Arrows, because Jester Arrows in this game can be found in low tier chests, and what they do is they actually go through targets. But there's some downside to them that I can't actually recall right now. I'm sure if you want to know more, you can go to this guy who's very, 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 very popular, and as well he should be, for his None of you saw that. We're gonna go get some of my cash back now. Actually, I'm gonna go back to talking about that guy. His name's Hero, and he does a lot of informative Terraria stuff. And when patch 1.1 came out, he was totally on top of that stuff, and he just like was like spitting that stuff out like it was, well, your mother's Brussels sprouts. And so I will put another link to that. So let's see. I always seem to forget. Like I learned that I forget what I was supposed to put on because I had to listen to my last. Did I seriously pass this up? I had to listen to my last Let's Play a couple times and remember who all I shouted out. Like I feel like I need to keep like a little clipboard next to me. Like I shouted out this person, I shouted out this person. So let's see. hero, and someone from League of Legends that I've already forgot. But yeah, and I'll put a link to adjust your arrows and all that shenanigans stuff. But I guess I'll get back to MOBAs because we're multiplayer online battle arenas, which is what MOBA stands for, a MOBA. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Pronunciations. It's not even because I'm from America or anything, it's just because I'm bad at it. Oh, nope. Bad Mr. Skeleton. You go away. You go away right now. Oh, oh. Oh, you're screwed. And I'm gonna go get that copper. So forget you, slime. Forget you. Do do do. I need to stop singing. I'm terrible at it. But speaking of MOBAs, as I get off track, there's a MOBA that is in beta right now, and I always tend to play betas. I like getting the first look when it's free, and for some of these games, that was a bad idea. Oh, second goldfish. Second goldfish. For some of these games, they end up being free to play, but I always like seeing them before it comes out, so I can tout that later, like with my Ramus skin. Mwahaha, I played before you. What now, son? I know it doesn't mean anything, but it means something to me, okay? And nowadays, like with the Ramus skin, got a lot more popular than I ever thought it would. Because before that, I played Han, and Han wasn't very popular. I mean, neither is Dota, and Dota is what League of Legends is based on. And in fact, they have their development team was based on a few people who left the team that was developing Dota, and so I know I have glow sticks. I know, but I'm lazy. I'm a darn lazy fool, and I'm just gonna get out some of this dirt and start pillaring up because there's nothing down here. Of course there is, and I just don't have like a prospecting potion, so I don't notice it. But let's see, where was I? Ah, yes, Smite. I feel very strangely about Smite, which I will repeat for the next time, is a new MOBA, and it's made by the same guys who made. I'm never getting those back. Who made Tribes Ascended, Animist, and also made Global Agenda, which I actually played Global Agenda for a while. Speaking of free-to-play MMOs I've played, but I actually played Global Agenda before it was free-to-play. It's one of those things that I feel kind of different about. I mean, it wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't exactly one that you wanted to stick with. I always feel bad for the developers, because oh, who makes that actually? Like High Definition or something. I'm forgetting their names, so I apologize to whomever I am offending. If that is to say, if the developer actually watches my Let's Plays, which, counting the amount of views I get per video, is highly unlikely. However, did I mention it? Again with the things I don't remember me mentioning. I'm going to college for video game design. That's where you are, you annoying little bugger. Come here, gimme. I'm going to school for video game design, and I'm not gonna say I'm very good. I mean, I feel like I am a middle of the road kind of person, but that's kind of my take on life in general. Oh god. That's kind of my take on life in general. Is I tend to think I'm a middle of the road kind of guy, and I'd like to attribute that to me trying to be humble with how I was raised. But a lot of the time, I don't. It feels like it's more of a self-confidence thing as well, which with getting a job is terrible, because you undersell yourself really hard, and it sucks. But on a less depressing note, I actually made a game that got a lot of praise, and so whenever I hear a game that doesn't get praise or doesn't do well, I think, man, you guys should do a better job next time, and much the same, I think that's what they think. However, I also feel bad because the community really rips on bad games, and like no holds barred. Oh my god, they the gaming community will just rip on a bad game. Like Diablo 3 came out, and Diablo 3 was not critically acclaimed in any way, shape, or form, and the community just tore it a new one. And I mean, Blizzard is a pretty well-known company, and to be ripped a new one that hard when you are known for making pretty likable games. I don't know your feelings in particular, audience, about WoW or anything, but WoW is still a very popular game, no matter what a lot of the hoity-toity guys think. And so I felt bad for Global Agenda, because Global Agenda tanked a lot like APB. All Points Bulletin tanked really hard too. Made me feel bad for them, because okay, getting into my personal views, which sometimes I think is probably a bad thing. However, I really don't like first bit of armor. Yay! I really don't like EA. Getting back to topic, they feel really sleazy to me a lot of the time, and I just don't appreciate that from them. Like, they do kind of underhanded things, like when they're releasing new content for any type of thing they're doing, they always end up like with APB and with Warhammer Online and with Star Wars: The Old Republic, and the MMO. Can't actually remember its full name. Tor. Yeah, The Old Republic. So they had it in open beta, and the community had very mixed feelings about most of them. I mean, the problem with Warhammer was that it was server based, but with All Points Bulletin and with the one I just said, Star Wars, it's the thing they had that was bad for them was the fact that they had critical gaming flaws, like things you can't fix. Like with Star Wars, you end up playing a single-player game that mimics WoW to the point where you can see mirrors, exact parallels to WoW in almost every sense of it. And so that actually kind of upset the community, which I don't understand, because they still eat up WoW, and I suppose they're giving the wrong message to a lot of game developers, and I guess the game developers should take a hint, because this isn't a new thing. This isn't like game developers just learned that the critic community in gaming does not like WoW. However, I still feel bad for a lot of them, but I don't feel bad for EA in particular, because I'm mean. I don't like EA. Like, I just did. I didn't tell you the punchline. I didn't tell you the punchline to it. So they had problems, right? The three MMOs I was just talking about. What happened was the beta testers told them that, and that gave them all the time in the world to fix the problems that they had that by all rights they should have. However, they just left them in because they didn't want to. Well, from what I hear with Star Wars and All Points Bulletin, they either didn't have the money or the time, or the caring, and that's the way the community takes it, and I think they take it too personally, honestly. But I'd make a bow. Because to be honest, I think that if you're making games, you don't exactly mean to upset the community that you're doing it for, unless you're just doing it for the money. And I guess that's also always an option, and I think that's the way that a lot of the community sees it. But what happened was, I don't know why I'm getting so sidetracked, I'm sorry. The way a lot of the community, a lot of what happened is that they would delete the forums after the beta testers told them, here's this huge gaping flaw in your game, please fix it, blah blah blah. There are these 3 bugs. And so what happened is that come around release date, they never actually did anything, or they didn't get to it. And so they just deleted all of the posts, which they've done multiple times, and the community has been in outrage, each and every time. And so I feel no remorse for them for doing such things. If you gave the community an outlet to inform you of things, and then you completely and utterly deny them anything, not deny them anything, if you completely and utterly ignore them, it's your own dang fault when they don't like you anymore. I mean, you don't give someone a mic and then just tell them they're dumb afterwards. Unless you're Michael Simon, in which case, yeah, you do that, but then again, Michael Simon's known for doing that. I don't get why he keeps getting called back on. I don't get it. But Michael Simons do not really exist in the world of game developing. I mean, Michael Simons do exist in the world of game critiquing. Like Total Biscuit, like I was talking about the other time. He rims some games hard, and reams, not rims. That's the exact opposite. Zero Punctuation. Zero Punctuation is my idol. He's... I'm screwed here. This is... enough with my idle talk. Ha 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 ha. This is the corruption. For all of you who do not play oh god. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Leave me alone. Okay. Let's get out of here. Now. Later on we'll come back here, because I'm just exploring, because I don't know about you, but I got a little tired of doing that. And I think in between this, today and Thursday, because I'm going to be releasing another one of these Thursday, I'm going to do a bit more mining so I get some armor, and then we'll go out, because I think what we'll do is we'll go try to find a jungle, and we'll go try to find the dungeon, and just so we know where they are on the map. And hopefully I want to try to get at least like iron armor on by then. And I don't want to bore you guys with that, but if you guys want to see me mine, and I can just put it in fast forward mode, and I'll put some music over it or something, just tell me, and you'll have some more content. Easy listening. I don't know about you, but I always end up putting Let's Plays on in the background, and sometimes I just space out and stop listening. And if that's what you do, I can appreciate it, and I know I like the Let's Plays that keep music on, so that I can always flash back to them when I want to take a break, and I can listen to them. And the music people pick tends to be pretty good. I mean, I'm not picky, so a lot of it ends up being electronica, because they're trying to be royalty free, and the easiest way to do that is go and well, the easiest way I know is I would go on Wolfrun Alpha Music something or other, and they make beats and such. But I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. So if you like it, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Ending